Fam, this is your girl Got it. I got this exclusive for you. Storm Monroe. Exclusive interview with R. Kelly from Jailhouse. Storm Monroe will leak this gentleman's institution box. It's gonna blow your mind.
Did it 153 times. But I'm making it. I don't have 15 minutes, man, so I was told to give you a call.
Absolutely, and I know we only got 15 minutes, so.
Yeah, so I'm going to get straight to the chase. It's simple.
Okay.
2019, I was arrested, of course. And in 2019, during the time I detained at the BOP, MCC, there was a disciplinary hearing officer that's like a judge in the prison that was accessing records illegally. And she did it 153 times. She then shared that with a blogger, a YouTube blogger by the name of Tasha K. Tasha K mentioned that she shared all of my information with government witnesses' parents and government witnesses on her podcast. I didn't know anything about this until I was 3 weeks away from my verdict in New York. That Tasha K had shared my information with the government witness in my case in New York.
Wow.
I knew nothing about it until I got to Chicago, and it was in the Sun Times and in the Tribune that this had happened. And the reason it proved to be true is because they were quoting verbatim everything that Tasha K said that I was saying to my girlfriend on this same phone I'm talking to you on.
You're talking about Azriel, right?
I can't name any names because that's my case.
Okay.
Okay? But you're just going to have to, Storm, to kind of like put it together.
Yeah, I got you.
The only thing I can say is that you're not supposed to do that. Okay? It's okay to have witnesses on stands and cases and all that. No problem. But they're not supposed to be scorned witnesses. They're not supposed to be witnesses that's mad at you because they may have seen some emails and heard some phone calls between you and another woman.
Mm.
That is not how you're supposed to get your witnesses or have your witnesses. And that's what happened to me. And when I found this out, I immediately let my attorneys know, and they checked into it. Come to find out there was actually a search warrant done on the BOP officer. And they call her Officer A. It's 4 years later, and I still don't know who Officer A is. It's 4 years later, Officer A was never arrested. Tasha K was never arrested or faced any kind of charges for witness tampering or computer theft or showing my illegal law enforcement information to witnesses. It's a crime to even access those records.
This is an exclusive that just dropped. Storm gave us permission. I gave him the credit for it. This is a live interview between him and R. Kelly from the prison. This is we finna blow the YouTube streets up.
Yes, it is.
There is a servant that exists. I don't know if the public knows about it, but it is public knowledge. See, man, yes, I have a court case in New York. Even though I can't go into that court case or talking about that court case, but those are the facts. There's a search warrant that exists. The search warrant cannot be executed unless a judge signs off on it. So obviously a judge thought that it was enough probable cause to even sign off on the search warrant to be executed on the BOP officer. Now, I don't know Tasha K or whoever, I'm not mad at these people. I just don't think that they understand how the law is supposed to work.
Right.
You can't tamper with witnesses, federal witnesses in a federal case. You can't be showing them contraband and illegal contraband off the system here my private phone calls or my private emails or information. That you can't do. And those things were done. Because, your girlfriend don't go from...
This call is from a federal prison.
Reporting you in the beginning of your trial. Me being arrested for 6 months straight and being out of nowhere, flip on me within 3 weeks. And all of a sudden want to allow me and say all of this stuff. It just doesn't happen. Somebody you've been with for years. And all of this time I've been trying to figure out why. But when I come back to Chicago after being convicted and sentenced and staring down the barrel of 30 years of my life in a damn bathroom, I found out that my information was being shared with, witnesses. And it was being shared by the Tasha K. So a DOP officer, disciplinary hearing officer, which is a judge in the Bureau of Prisons, how do you even know a YouTube blogger? These questions you have to ask yourself, these questions people have to ask themselves. And I'm not going to lie, I don't have anything bad against the DOP. I don't have anything, I'm not mad or anything, or have anything against law enforcement or anything. I just have something against this one individual who accessed illegally my records 153 times. And on that same day, the affidavit said that there were 60 other BOP employees that accessed my records illegally on that same day. So there you have 61 BOP employees work for federal that illegally accessed my records, my phone calls, my emails. And the last time, and when you talk to your, just put it like this, when you talk to your female, I'm kind of pausing because I want to make sure that I don't go into my case.
Right.
Excuse me for that.
No, you're fine.
But to give you a scenario, if you tell one woman, hey, I'm going to give you the money, you put the money behind the blue couch, and because the other lady is spending the money, and she's not supposed to be spending it because I need that money for lawyers. So you're being more responsible. You take the money, put it behind the blue couch, and don't tell her, just hold it and use that for emergencies or if I need anything or pay bills or whatever. The other woman is not supposed to know the very next day where that money is.
Right.
I'm not supposed to get a call, which I did from my girl saying they took the money, they left a note saying F you and F him, I'm gonna do what I have to do. These things is happening. These things happened in 2019, and then I get another visit from the woman who took the money, and she tells me, since when did you start giving her the money, and why did you tell her to put it behind the couch and not tell me? Don't lie to me. I heard the phone call. So in 2019, I'm trying to figure out how the hell did she hear that phone call? In 2019, I'm trying to figure out why would she tell me in the last visit that, and since when did you start calling her Cookie? My nickname on email. I'm trying to figure out how the hell did she know I call her Cookie? She say, don't lie to me. I fucking saw the emails. Excuse my language. I saw the fucking emails. That's what she said. And why would you tell your lawyer that you're not leaving her for me? Well, I did actually have that conversation with my lawyer. And I'm now trying to figure out how the hell she heard this. She say, I don't give a fuck. I know your voice. You cannot fucking lie to me. I know your voice. Well, I wasn't debating whether she knew my voice or not. I was in my mind trying to figure out in 2019, how did she know?
Yeah.
Well, in 2019, a BOP disciplinary hearing officer was illegally accessing my phone calls, my emails, and sharing them with Tasha K. Tasha K said it on her own podcast, our platform, and she was sharing that information with government witnesses' parents. While one of the government witnesses was sitting there with Tasha K on the internet, there's a picture of it. It's a go figure, Storm, man. And that's not how witnesses are supposed to be on the stand. They're not supposed to be up there mad, scorned, because they saw some emails between a man and another woman or things like that. Because now they have the room to lie and get mad and say whatever the hell they want to say in the midst of their anger. However, it's not supposed to happen. It's illegal, but no one was arrested. 153 times, 153 counts. No one was arrested.
This call is from a federal prison.
To this day, and it's been 4 years. I don't even know where the investigation even went, because I was told that in the paper, John Lodge had mentioned that it did happen indeed, and it was an ongoing investigation. Well, it's been 4 years, man. And me nor my attorneys know where the investigation went, what happened. Because if this, which it did, it happened, it actually happened because the search warrant says it. I have the search warrant. My lawyers have the search warrant. You can look it up yourself. And people will see for themselves that this happened. So.
Wow.
1 second, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
You know, and it just makes you wonder, you know, who allowed this person to just retire after it was done? Why was there no arrest made? Why was there no charges brought? You know, why no consequences? And in my heart, I just believe that, you know, if you just retire, it just disappears. If you're arrested, then it becomes a court case, then it becomes public, then it opens up whatever it opens up. But
okay.
Well, it explains that, but you don't explain who gave you the authority, who gave you the authorization to just go about your business.
That part.
You know, if you pull a person over and they were speeding and the police pull them over and they crash their car and hurt somebody, it's up to the police to give them the authorization to just keep it moving and don't arrest them. So if she did just go about her business, it's like, why would she get to just go about her business, or why would she just get to retire? And I'm not trying to throw nobody up. How many people is this happening to? One more minute, man. If you want, I can call back at some point today or tomorrow and wrap it up and tell you. People are gonna say, some people that hate, I don't know if it's Tasha K, I have nothing against her. This is about my life. Trying to get my life back in the right way, the legal way. I don't have to rely on anybody. I'm not gonna rely on the DOP. As a matter of fact, they wouldn't even allow me to be on this phone if I was on this.
This is an exclusive interview. Storm Monroe interview R. Kelly, a call from R. Kelly from Tennessee. Hot off the press.
Lying. Okay, so whatever people come to you and say or try to combat what I'm saying, there's a search warrant. You cannot go against a judge and a search warrant. The search warrant says and backs up everything I've told you. I got 10 seconds. I appreciate this phone call. Appreciate you listening, man. And you know, and I hope you're on the right side of history.
Storm Show. Storm Show. Y'all heard it here. Exclusive interview. Y'all go over there and holler at Storm Monroe. Go like, share, subscribe to him. hit that light, but it's even coming down the bottom.
Why don't you own apartment buildings? Seriously, why don't you own these big apartment buildings? And I get it. You might be thinking right now, well, Tyler, my word, it's because I don't have millions and millions